What up, family? Now, y'all know. Y'all know that I try to do my best to defend everyone, stay neutral, and not get in the middle of things. But you also know that I'm going to be the first motherfucker to step up and say something if I feel somebody is being, if either one person is being wronged or another person is just acting a fool, or, one person is just needs somebody to just stick up for them. So you guys know that. Now, I said I wasn't going to speak on this before, but that's changed, and for a reason. Not only am I the person that's going to do that, but I'm also going to give somebody respect when they earn my respect. As you all know, me and Daniel, I hope he doesn't get mad at me for calling him by his name, GreenICP. First time I've said his channel name. Hopefully it won't be the last. You earned some of my respect. You took the time to really look through and listen to some people, and finally took the time to understand what was going on, and came out and did the one thing that takes the most fucking guts and the most balls to do, and that's to stand up and say, I was wrong. And not only that, to apologize. And I completely respect that shit. That's, in my book, that's, that's being a real man. That's being a real juggalo. For the record, it was never a personal thing. I can't apologize for anything on my own front because I don't feel that I did anything to apologize for. But I will say that I'm sorry that so many people came at you like they did. I know that it sounded in my last video that I spoke on this that I was telling them to do so, and I apologize for making it sound that way. That is not what was intended. My intention was that maybe someone would be able to get through to you and just get you to listen for a minute. And apparently that happened. Judging from your videos lately, I can see that you're actually listening. And now the videos you're making are what I like to see. I love watching other juggalos just talking about what they love, the things they see. That kind of shit is shit I want to see. And yeah, you and me both know there's motherfuckers out there that want to see drama, and that's all they're into is drama. And let's be honest, drama can be fun sometimes, but when it's between two juggalos, especially two old school juggalos, no, that's when it doesn't. It's not so fun. That's not so cool. As I've said in my other videos, I feel bad for ever speaking out against another juggalo, but at the time I felt that what needed to be said needed to be said, and I respect the fact that you needed to say the things you needed to say, and I really truly respect the fact that not only did you stand up and say you were wrong, but that you said, I'm sorry. An apology carries so much weight with people. Fuck all you motherfuckers with a fat joke. Haha. But seriously, an apology carries more weight than probably anything in my eyes. Because if you're willing to admit that you did something that deserves an apology, then you're willing to be a man and stand up and take what's coming to you. And you did that too, let's be honest. And yes, you came right back with other videos, but the fact is that you stood up and you took what was coming to you. And now you're saying, hey, you were right. And it really wasn't ever about right or wrong. I didn't feel I was in the right, but I did feel I was doing the right thing by trying to tell you. And honest to God, I promise you, that was my only intention from the start. It was never to be a dick. It was never to fucking jump on another juggalo. That was never my intention from the start. Now, I think your beef videos are awesome. I just didn't want him to be against other juggalos. I think that you are great at talking shit. You know you're crazy. You admit you're crazy. You admit that you have issues. But at the same time, it's fun to watch that. It's fun to watch you talk some shit. So, don't stop doing those kind of videos. If you see something outside the Juggalo family that pisses you off and needs to be talked shit on, please do, because those are great. And your recent videos, no beef, man. I think if you take the time and do what you're doing right now, it's going to go great. So, you know what? I'm telling you guys. You know, go watch GreenICP's videos. The guy, you know, he has his issues, and he knows he does. He knows he does. And that is one thing that I also respect, is that you're not afraid to say, this is what's wrong. You know, a lot of people will, you know, you get that whole stigma of mental illness and you know, oh, it's a horrible, horrible thing. No. In fact, there's more people mentally ill in this world than not. There's just degrees. And let's admit, we crazy fucks are a little bit more fun. We really are. That's just all there is to it. So please, just know, there was never really a beef in the first place. I just needed to say what had to be said. And I really, truly apologize that it came to what it did, because it never should have gone that far. I will not take back my thank yous to people who defended me, because they're my friends, and they respect me, and they believed what they were doing was right as well. And, you know, that's Juggalo family. That's being a true Juggalo. And now, I'm telling you, you're being a true Juggalo. You're doing what a Juggalo would do. So I'm also, in turn, doing the same thing. So, y'all, and one thing I want to do here is, Green did this video the other day, trying to prove he's a funny guy, and he's trying to break that brick with his hand, and, you know, made a joke at the end. It was funny. I actually laughed. I thought it was great. And now he's trying to do a thing where if he can get 100 likes on that video, he's going to try and break it for real. Now, I hope I'm not supporting someone having a broken hand. I don't want that to happen. So, I'll put the link to the video at the bottom. Let's try and get him up to 100 likes. Be careful. You know, saw it in half first, and then put it back together with a little cement or something if you have to. Please don't break your hand, because I'll feel terrible for actually sending people to actually like the video. So, in any case, thank you for finally listening, for finally realizing that I wasn't against you. I was just simply trying to help. I really, truly was. So yeah, y'all check him out. And, you know, consider it a shout out. That's, you know, not only is the video about the whole ordeal and the end of it, but it's, hey, go check our brother out. Subscribe to him. His videos, when he isn't, you know, when the shit wasn't going on between us, his videos are decent. And I'm sure they get better, because he knows how to be a funny guy. It's true. Crazy people are always the funniest. I know this from experience, because I'm crazy too. Sometimes I wish I was more crazy. Then I would make a lot of money, because I would sell my crazy. Peace. Much family love.